I am so honored. It's a pleasure to work with you. And I want to say happy birthday. And I just want to thank you. Like if I had 10,000 tongues, I couldn't thank you enough. I'm not saying that you are the one, but you are the one for us here at Extreme FX Global Academy. And I just want to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle, for all, and thank you for whom you are and whom you become. And God bless you each and every day of your life. Happy birthday. Pop, this is Tracy Rhodes. Sorry.
Ms. Melkel, this is Daryl Pollock out of Maryland. Again, I want to thank you for the conversation. How we just move and grow, and hope you have the best.
Happy birthday, Mr. Jacob Mickle. If I knew you liked turkey and you ate meat, I have somebody make you some turkey barbecue and I will bring it with me when I see you. Just let me know if you want any turkey barbecue. And have a blessed day. Love you.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle. This is Lisa Moore speaking. And I want to wish you a happy birthday and an amazing year. And thank you for your business acumen and everything that you've done for the company. You are truly appreciated. Enjoy.
Good morning, everyone. Wonderful team. Mr. Jacob Mickle, I wish I could sing, and because I can't, I'm going to play this song by Alicia Keys. I think that the words are so appropriate. You have truly touched my life, and you have allowed me to remember the qualities of an amazing leader. You have allowed me to remember the qualities of what it takes to lead other leaders, to be a friend, to be, well, I'm not a father, but you know, the father figure that you provide warms my heart, and I know it helps everybody too. And I just think that you are just an amazing human being. Thanks for giving your time and sharing your expertise. Happy birthday. And here's a song for you. Oh, thought the intro was short. Here we go. You're the engine that makes things go, and you're always in disguise, my hero. I see your light, smile in my face, when we all know it's hard. There's no way to bless your heart. I love you for that. Honest and selfless. I don't know if this helps it, but good job. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter. Yeah. You're doing a good job, a good job. You're doing a good job, don't get too down. The world needs you now. Know that you matter. Yeah. It's a beautiful song. I'll put it in the chat. Thank you so much, Mr. Mickle. You more than matter. We couldn't do it without you. Thank you so much. Happy birthday. God bless you.
You know, one can easily inhale the amount of benignity that is in the room, in this space, as a man who have given himself over the past few days. I've listened to fellow men as a young man, being fired up more or less by this particular passion Sir, as you enjoy your birthday today, it's one of the days of my life that I can feel the affinity, of being close to greatness, with all humility, and your humbleness and your methods are quite telling, and it has impacted me, and I believe most of us in the community. And I want to wish you all the best. We as servants, as we stand on the surface of the earth, you are one of those major pillars on which whatever castle is built upon. So I want to thank you for your service. I want to say, enjoy your day. Have yourself a wonderful reflection, and all the good things that you wish yourself, I so wish you as well. Take care. From those of us here in the Republic of Trinidad and Tobago, birthday greetings to you, sir. I'm out.
Tanny, can you hear me okay?
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, good morning, everyone. So I just wanted to come off of mute and just say a very special happy birthday to my friend, my co-founder, my mentor. It's been this last year and a half or so of just really getting closer to Mr. Mickle, to Jacob. I will say Jacob. When we started this journey, I didn't know him that well, but I trusted him. I trusted him just from his own personal professional background and the great things that I had heard about him. And then just really getting closer and closer to him as we, continued to grow Extreme and continue to talk. And I really consider Jacob like a brother to me. I can call him early in the morning. I can call him late at night. I can call him when I'm excited. I can call him when I'm upset, and he always gives great sound advice, so it's more than business, with Mr. Mickle. And I just want to thank him for, sharing his family with us. Sometimes you don't get to get close to people's families, and sharing his daughters with us. And I've hung out with them. Miss Adrienne Mickle she's amazing, and it's funny to watch them together because they're like total opposites. Adrian's ready to go. She's ready to, have a great time. Jacob, he loves to have a good time, but he also likes to just be chill. And it's just so great that he has opened up his family, to me and to our other co-founder, where we can really, get to know one another on a personal level. And I would say, if you all have not had a chance to, sit down and talk to Mr. Mickle, make sure, at the next event that you grab him up, that you talk to him, that you really understand his heart of just really wanting to help people, wanting to see people win. He's not about dragging anybody along. He's about inspiring people and showing them a different way. We're all over here, to connect with one another, to connect with like-minded people, to also, make some money. And he's going to remind you of one reason why you're over here, and then, encourage you to find other reasons why you want to be a part of this community. So he's more than a co-founder. He's more than a friend. He is an amazing mentor. So I want to say happy birthday, Jacob. I love you to pieces. And, I know you're going to finish out this month celebrating. And I just hope you have a great rest of your day.
Mr. Mickle, this is Rico Johnson. I just want to come off mute and just let you know how much we all appreciate you and the sacrifice that you and the founders have made to keep this common unity together, this community together, because turbulent times when we left the other company, Tradera, and then we came over and you all put together Extreme. And so And even within Extreme, we've gone through some times, but you know, as a businessman, so many people respect you. They're watching you. You know, we all watch you, and we're glad you stuck around and then just look at this as a business deal, because I know personally when some things are not going right in business, you count up the costs, and if you can walk away, a lot of time you'll walk away. You know, people will walk away because it's all about business and investments. But I can second what everyone says. It's more than just about business to you. You do let people, you know, touch you, your family, your girls, and we really appreciate you and thank you for sticking around, because a lot of us are trying to go where you've been, and the wisdom that you give out on the calls, you and the founders and everyone. But today is your day. But so all the wisdom that you give out, we really appreciate it, because anywhere else you'll pay for the kind of nuggets that you drop on a daily basis. And so your work speaks for itself. And we think that you're passionate, but in your own way. And so we really appreciate you. Enjoy your birthday week, month, and we appreciate it. Just want to tell you that. Thank you.
Hey, Mr. Mickle, this is Gordon Clark. For one, man, brother, I can't really even put into words exactly how much you've mean to me, to everybody I've seen you come in contact with. But I would say this. It was one of my favorite quotes by Rosalind Carter. She said that a leader takes people where they want to go. A great leader takes people where they don't necessarily want to go, but ought to be. And that's something that I also see you do all the time. We have a lot of great people here in Extreme, but you don't see them as just clients, or you don't just see them as business people. You see them as family, and you give them that tough love when they need it. But you have the discernment to know when to encourage, when to be tough, when to be soft, when to be hard. And I think that's a key element, you know, that love that you share to everybody else is the reason why you're getting this outpouring of love right now. You push people to be greater. All right. You've always said, you know what? I see where this person is at. All right. But I also see where they want to be. But you have the gift of giving them that inspiration and the desire to want to be exactly what they could be. And that right there in itself is special, because I think all of us can name somebody that they've seen more potential in, but they just couldn't get that fire in them to go. And you have a knack for putting a fire into people. Also, just your breadth of knowledge on so many different things. All right. I think it's I don't think it's a stretch to say people want to follow you. All right. So and me being amongst that number. So I would say this, brother, have a wonderful, I know you had a wonderful birthday, but we're going to make this a birth year, because I don't think one day is enough of celebrating for the joy that you brought into this family. So everybody, I'll put some fire in the chat for my brother, you know, and just really give him some love, because he's deserving of every accolade, literally deserving of every accolade bestowed upon him, and then some. But hey, brother, hats off to you. Here's to the future.
Good morning, everybody. I'm new on here and I'm listening, and I'm so elated to hear all our leaders on there saying happy birthday to Mr. Mickle. I have never met you, I'm new, and I know I'm gonna persevere and get better qualified to meet you someday soon. But as a baby in this company, I know you must have taught our leaders and I call them groomers because they are grooming us to become successful leaders as well for the future. So I would like to say happy birthday to you. I am Beverly Thomas from St. Lucia, and I am very grateful to be given the opportunity to come in new and to refine myself, and better yet, to be better educated as well. When you have great leaders to emulate is very important. And when they can sit back and see you grow right in front of them, just like from a baby to an adult in a company, this is where I want to be. And this is where I'm gonna learn and go through the process with Extreme Forex and become somebody that you can be proud of as well. So happy birthday to you, and thank you and your team for having me.
Mr. Mickle, I hope you can definitely hear me, my brother. I want to wish you a tremendous birthday, rest of the month. I do appreciate you. I love you. I respect you. I thank you for all you've been to me and so many other people. I definitely have been blessed to watch the evolution of a man, of a father, of a husband, of a friend, of a business leader, of a community leader. And I am so excited that all of the many years of encouragement to live into the place and to the person that I knew and I know that you are and could be is coming to fruition, man. I definitely honor the walk that you have taken, the road that you have taken. It haven't always been easy, but it's been fun. It's been a tremendous ride. And we got so much more to do and so many more people to help. And I know you fueled by helping people. It's not fueled by money, because I done seen us make money, lose money, walk away from money if it didn't involve helping the people. And so I want to tell you the same way you tell us, we love you and there's nothing you can do about it, sir. Happy birthday, King.
Thank you, everyone. Dr. Benjamin, did you want to say something?
No, well, I mean, I did speak at the beginning, but man, I just want to say happy birthday and, happy Earth Appearance Day once again. The impact is amazing, great, deep, wide, and very grateful for it. Back to you.
Thank you so much. Is there anyone else who would like to wish our co-founder, Vice President of Global Sales, the Jacob Mickle, a birthday wish before I turn it over to our guest speaker?
Yes, Tanny, this is Lynn Chandler. I would have spoken sooner. I've lost my voice, but I couldn't let this moment pass without saying happy birthday, Mr. Mickle. You are loved and cherished. God bless you.
Thank you, Ms. Lander. Before we turn it over to the Jacob Mickle, our co-founder, Mr. Dynamite Sloan is here. I'm going to turn it over to you.
Good morning. Good morning. Can you hear me all right, Ms. Gonzalez?
Yes, sir.
All right, good deal. Good morning, Extreme family, man. Put some fire in the chat, man. You guys pumped up, excited. Man, we have a great reason to be excited this morning. I could not allow this moment to go by without me coming on to wish my big brother, my mentor, man, a guy I look up to in so many different ways beyond business, but especially for the heart that he has to be able to put his life on the line every single day to help other people win, man. Mr. Moneymaker Mickle, I wish you the abundance of a happy birthday, my brother. Over these last 2.5 years, I've learned a lot from you. You've challenged me in areas to make me better as a man, as a father, as a businessman, and so in areas that, man, I can always just say thank you. And I pray God continue to bless your hand. Everything you touch turns into gold. I pray he bless your footsteps. Any direction you walk into life is already paid our way for you. I pray that God continue to keep the enemy's arms away from you and keep it covering over your family. So I just want to take a moment and say, I love you, big brother. Enjoy this week, this month, and everything beyond that God has in store for you, man. You deserve it.
Thank you, Mr. Sloan. Mr. The Jacob Mickle, a pleasure.
Right.
Turn it over.
One more time. This your auntie, it's your niece, Adriana. She want to say happy birthday.
Happy birthday.
All right.
We're turning it over to you now. Please, the Jacob Mickle, go ahead and unmute. It's all yours.
One more from the Caribbean.
Take it away, Mark.
Good morning, family. Good morning, Master Money Making, Mr. Jacob Mickle, sir. A happy birthday to you. You know, from my team and around the Caribbean, we wish that you tear up many more calendars. All the best, sir.
Wow. Wow. Wow, Miss Tanny. Man, I didn't know you was gonna do this, but I told you, I called you about 15, 20, well, now about 45 minutes ago, and I told you I wasn't feeling well. My throat is a little scratchy. And but now listening to this family here and the praises and the happy birthdays and the love and the honor that you guys have exemplified this morning and been a blessing, guys. I don't really come to get these accolades because of what I do, but I am a servant and I will continue to serve each and every one of you as long as you in my path, a part of my path, are walking this journey with me. And I will continue to serve you that way because that's the way I was brought up from my mom, the way I was brought up in this industry. I just happened to have a lot of great people and mentor around me that was unselfish, that was willing to, I saw what they went through to get their family to freedom. And I just so happened to, when someone say latch on to their coattail, I was that kid. I was that guy. I was that person. And I made no excuses and still don't, not even for my kids, my wife, for myself, or nobody. I don't like excuses. Either you're going to do it or you're not, or you can't. And, to hear the great things that you guys are saying this morning, man, we can't do nothing but win, family, as a family. As long as we can believe every word that you just said about me and about that came from you, if you can believe that in your heart, when you're serving your team and serving your people, you can't lose, family. And because when I talk to someone, and I think Ms. Reagan Lynch said it best, I don't like wasting time with people who are not serious about changing their lives. I really don't. But if I see it, you can believe me, I'm gonna pour everything I got into you. Why? Because somebody did it to me. And I tried to repay this man every single day and year, but he refused. He just said, keep passing it on to somebody else. And that's why I'm so passionate, because somebody took time out with me. And thank you guys for all that all the Facebook, all the happy birthdays that you did today. I really appreciate it. The comments and everything. Guys, I had over 1,000 birthday wishes. Guys, that's a lot. On 3 or 4 different people, reposting and all that, over 1,000. That just, says something to me that's what serving is all about. That's what it says to me. I know there's always enemies out there. There's always people, but I don't entertain those people. Either we gonna do business, we're gonna be friends, or we're not. There ain't no in between with me. And that's just the way I always have rolled. That's the way I always done business. And and I take this extreme family no different. No different. I give you my all because I want to see this company succeed. I want to see you win. But guys, this is a business. This is a business, and you guys need to treat it as such. And you got to take this opportunity, and you can't take this moment in time for granted, ladies and gentlemen. You got to win and win now, and win big, because this thing is serious. I had a chance yesterday to spend a little bit of time with Mr. Mark Wilson and some of his team out there. I saw Mr. Starflight, Mr. Alan Stewart. I heard from Ms. Lisa. I heard from Ms. Beverly Thomas. All those people, St. Lucia, St. Vincent, Antigua, and Tobago and Trinidad, all that. Guys, you guys are onto something. You guys show up, you represent. But I had some time yesterday, and these guys stood up, and there was a young man that challenged every single person in the room, family. I got to say this. And I heard them talking, but I didn't know who was talking. And I said, put the camera on this. Now, this was on my birthday yesterday. I'm working, ladies and gentlemen, there ain't no days off when you see people needing to win, okay? My family understand that about me. Ain't no days off. Because there's too many people need to win. And I know that. Talked to Gordon Clark yesterday. I mean, it wasn't, right now, guys, I wasn't feeling well. My throat is killing me right now on this phone. But you guys brought out something to me, brought out the energy that I needed to get through this call this morning by all the stuff you said. But this young man was talking. I said, as Mr. Mark, put the camera on the person that's talking. And the whole time, it was a kid that was on the camera. And I saw the lips moving, but I didn't know if he was the one that was talking. And this kid said, I would put 50 people in this company in the next 30 days. Now, wait a minute now. He wasn't just a kid. He's 14 years old. He challenged every adult in that room yesterday. And one thing about guys, he did not crack a smile. Dead serious. And I said, who is this young man? And Mr. Mark Wilson said, that's my son. But I can tell you right now, he's a good looking kid. He's polished. This kid is ready to roll. He didn't crack a smile. When I say he didn't crack a smile, y'all should have saw his face. And I said, young man, if you do that, there will be some special rewards that will be coming from myself and the founders in this company. Because 14 years old and challenged the whole room. Guys, we're touching lives. The youth, the elderly, the middle age, or whatever you want to say. We're changing lives and we're touching lives around the world. So that's why I always tell people, do not take this moment in time for granted. Please don't. Okay? So I want to thank you guys again, man, for all the accolades and all the birthday wishes and everything that you do for this common unit. I really do. I really appreciate everything. I don't take none of that for granted. Because remember, and there is no extreme. We can be the best founders in the world. But if we don't have you, there's just us three. So that's why I take time. And I want to see you win. Because I understand that one principle right there. Okay? So with that being said, just thank you guys so much, man. And I really appreciate everything every day. A day don't go by that I don't serve this community to the utmost, to my best ability that I know how. So today I wasn't going to talk a lot about a lot of stuff. I really wasn't, but you guys brought it out. So, but what I do want to do real quick, I want Mr. Thomas to come back on because he had a great event that was down in Lafayette, Louisiana, and he posted some pictures, man. And to go down into Louisiana and get that market up and running, matter of fact, he's still there. So Mr. Thomas, if you come on, man, and just talk a couple of minutes about.
Can you hear me, Mr. Mickle?
Yes, sir.
Listen, I definitely appreciate you and your leadership, honestly, sir. Because Extreme, one of the things that stick out to me the most is Extreme is the same opportunity for everybody. Every human being, Extreme is the same opportunity for them. And one of the things my mom said that she didn't even know she was maybe what she was saying. She was like, you got to get in the vehicle and drive it. And that is true, Mr. Mickle. But what I learned from you is not everybody come out the womb knowing how to tie their shoe and knowing how to walk or even knowing how to drive a vehicle like Extreme. And it takes the people of Extreme to go and work and go out into the field and be with the people in different areas as you identify the leaders, as you develop the leaders, as you coach and train the leaders so that they are able to fly themselves. it was so important for me to be in Louisiana. This is where I'm from. And I've never been more vigilant or focused to do something in my community, in my area, that can make a significant difference to the people of my community and where I'm from. Now, I'm not saying that any other company or any other product, we could make a difference. We could have, Mr. Mickle. We could have made a difference with any, from travel to health and wellness. People need to lose weight and all of that. But there's never in the history of the world that impact ever is going to be made on people's lives than to impact them with a product of money and the education of money. It's just never going to exist at all. And so I was so excited about this event in Louisiana coming from Houston, and we had guests in the room, and we didn't have a lot of members in the area before we got here. But to see the new people who has never did this before begin to shine, begin to get comfortable in front of the room, get comfortable with serving the people, get comfortable with thanking the people. I'm excited about the next event we're gonna do. They're really excited about doing private home meetings and business receptions and to get activity going. So when we have our next meeting, it's gonna be even more people. The people was receptive. I mean, I've been in the game 27 plus years. I've never seen the minds of the people more receptive and hungry for what we have. From understanding what we can do for kids, like you said, 14 years old, and what we can do for the older generation. There was this retired teacher, Ms. Wynn, I believe her name was, Winnie. I'm really excited. They rolled out the carpet. We celebrated Miss Jennifer Amaron's birthday, and I gotta thank her. I really have to thank Ms. Jennifer Amaron for the things she do for the community, for our organization. She is a loving being. She loves to help people. She prepped them. She was there to hold their hands. She shined in front of the room, and I mean to tell you, she did a great job on the presentation, and was able to. The people was really excited to hear from her, and I thank her for being a partner in this new moment of opening a new market that has no activity going on. No activity. Sometimes that's what it takes to go into a marketplace that has no activity and just start drumming up something. Just start stirring up something. Mr. Mickle, I am excited. If you can't hear it in my voice, I'm excited about the place and time that we're in right now. And Mr. Mickle, before I end, one of the things that kept sticking out to me is aid and trade. I heard somebody use that phrase a while ago, and it didn't really resonate with me, but it resonates with me as I'm in my area. And people live in areas that don't have a lot of economy. Don't have maybe a lot of jobs and or whatever it might be. But I'm from an area like that. I'm from a small area. I'm telling you, some people might not believe because they see me today, but I was so poor. I promise you that my poor was broke. And so being able to bring aid to an area to be able to help people, right? There's nowhere in the world you can drop aid to people in war, people, whatever. You can drop a lot of aid to them, but it will never change a country. A country will never change with the aid that you bring to that area. Never. It will never happen. You're still going to have people that need aid. But what changes an area and what changes a country is bringing trade, bringing that education, financial education, microfinances. And we got finances in extreme. What changes an area is entrepreneurship and being able to establish entrepreneurship in an area that's hurting. And so, Mr. Mickle, I just thank you for pushing me out there. I thank you for waking me up. I thank you for believing in me. I thank the leaders and the other co-founders for doing everything everything they can do to make this company successful. And what's so beautiful about it, Mr. Mickle, nobody needed the money. And it wasn't even about the money that Extreme came about. It was only about the people. So we in a special company that don't take that X for granted. Look at that X every day. And just understand that you at a special place in time that you can really make a difference in people's lives, and we making a difference in Louisiana and all around the country, Mr. Mickle. I thank you, sir, and back to you.
Wow. I can hear the excitement, sir. Good stuff. Good job, man. Guys, I just want to close and I'm gonna turn it over to Miss Tanny Gonzalez. I'm gonna turn it over to her after I talk about this. But right now, for me and for you, and all 42 people that's on this call, including myself, all roads lead to this Super Saturday. Guys, when I say this Super Saturday, all roads lead to this Super Saturday. Mr. Tanner, can you put that flyer back up? I saw it earlier. But all roads, you need to get this flyer, and it's going to be on this same link. Guys, there's no mistake. Let's make no mistake. It's on the same link. You see Mr. Thomas, you see Dr. Benjamin, you see Mr. Gordon Clark, you see Ms. Siobhan Allen, and you see Ms. Bridget Butler on here. All right? The same lineup this weekend that you're going to get, ladies and gentlemen. And right now, I'm telling every single person, we need to max out this Zoom. Max it out. I know we only got 40 plus people on this line right now. That's fine. But we need to max out the Zoom. If you start working now, promoting for it, and don't take it lightly, then we will max that thing out. I'm telling you straight up. And there's going to be a special announcement, and I keep telling you guys this. It's going to be a special announcement for your guests that's ready to get started. And you're going to be glad that they were on that call. It's going to be a pricing that you just won't believe. So I'm just letting you guys know right now, you want as many guests. If you get on that call thinking it's just another call, and you say, well, I'm gonna and you by yourself, you're gonna be mad as heck because you didn't have any guests on that call. So I'm telling you, just like I'm telling myself, I will not show up on this call without guests. I will not show up on this call without guests. Last time I had 4, signed up 2 that showed up because some of them couldn't get in. I had 10 total, but some of them couldn't get in, but I got them coming back, again, because of their schedule. But guys, you want to pack this line out. I can't stress enough. All week, this is what this is about. Guys, if we have less than 500 people, I don't think we've done our job. I really don't. And I think I put a challenge out there last week when Ms. Lynch was on here. I don't know whether I don't think my other co-founder was on here. I put a challenge. In order for us to release this price point, excuse me, release this price point, we got to see at least 300 people on that line. I'm telling you, we got to see 300 guys, because this price point is going to change your life and change your business if you work it right. And if you ever want to rank up, you definitely want to take advantage of this opportunity that's going to be presented to you on Saturday. All right? So I can't stress it enough. Every call that you do, every 3-way that you do, every time you talk to somebody, it needs to be about all roads leading to Saturday. I'm not telling you not to sign anybody up in between, but when you sign them up, you still promote Saturday event and tell them that they got to have Saturday. You sign them up on Friday night, Wednesday, Thursday, tomorrow, it doesn't matter. You must tell them they got to have a minimum of 10 guests on the line on Saturday. Everything I do, I'm gonna continue to post inside the main chat. All the other chats that I'm in, everything is all you're gonna see is the flyer and new guests. And that's what we need to do with this whole week right here, is promote this event only and new guests inside of these chats and any upcoming call that's coming up. That's what these chats need to look like. and keep working, family. Keep working. Okay. So with that being said, I'm gonna give my boy some rest. Man, I love you guys, and ain't nothing you can do about it. And can't wait to see a lot of you guys at some of these events, the boot camp, the yacht party, and all that stuff that's coming up. Can't wait to see some of you guys there. So with that being said, man, I'm gonna turn this over to Miss Tanya Gonzalez so I can rest my voice and get the feeling better. I'm gonna drink me some tea and all that good stuff. So Miss Tanya, I appreciate you for all that you do around the clock. Oh my gosh, man, you are Miss Extreme. So thank you for all that you do, Miss Tanya. So I'm gonna turn this over to you.
Thank you so much, Mr. Mickle. Once again, happy birthday. A lot of love this entire year for you and a lifetime of blessings. So I want to go ahead and just, go in and review what's happening for the next couple of months in our.
Please, for 1 minute, please. It's important. Just 1 minute, please. Can I have like some seconds just to say something? That's Beverly Thomas again. And I hope Mr. Mickle is still here. You guys.
I'm still here.
Okay, I am very new. And I am so overwhelmed. You guys are just so awesome. You came over the right time. After I lost my business, I went to $0, and I had to start over with 4 kids and 8 grandchildren. And I was always asking for something to do that can just make things okay and make things right. And I was so tired and so stressed out, and everything was not going good. And then one day my daughter moved to Tobago and she met Mark, and she said Mark encouraged her to join, and she said, "Mommy, you should do this because it's okay." And some people had said, "Oh, this is not good." I said, "Look, if a company is not good, they are not so in touch, and they're always there and they educate you and stuff." And I'm new, I'm very new. But in this short space of time, it has given me such hope. And it's like just getting something to live with and to just finally have something that can make you comfortable again, and thank you so much. Thank you so much for that. And to hear you guys today, Mr. Mickle, I don't know the rest of your team. You guys are awesome. And one day I will be able to see you guys and thank you in person. I have just started and I've never gotten a check, but the education, the 168 is worth more than that. The education is worth more than that. And if you can understand what I'm saying, I hope you do. Thank you so much.
Yes, we do. And man, we love you too. I told Dr. Benjamin and Mark that I definitely wanted to meet you. So let's set up a call today with Dr. Benjamin. I want to spend some time with you, Ms. Beverly Thomas. And we'll thank you for your testimonial. And trust me, we got your back. Here at Extreme, this family right here, we got your back. You're not alone.
Thank you.
Okay?
Thank you.
So looking forward to talking to you later today, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much. Back to you, Ms. Tanny.
Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your words. Also understand that you have a plethora of leaders here that's going to help you to get set up. So if you need my assistance to make sure that she gets set up properly, we're here to serve. So moving forward, I want to talk about what's happening in North Carolina. Please make sure that you get your tickets and you book for your event. I know there are a couple of people that are asking what's happening for the itinerary. It's going to be 2 full days, okay? So make sure that you book your hotels, okay? That's May 5th and 6th, Traders Boot Camp in North Carolina, okay? Now, we also have our Extreme Lifestyle Weekend. That's going to be July 1st, 2023. Okay, make sure you are booking your ticket. You do not want to miss this yacht party of celebration, networking, and really, you know, taking a moment to say, you know, I am at the right place at the right time with the right people. So that's July 1st, 2023. Okay, this is where you can go in and also book your event for your hotel. Make sure that you're locking in that rate. It's going to be first come, first serve basis. Okay, you don't have to pay for the hotel upfront, but you can definitely reserve your room, okay, by putting in a form of payment. So that's going to be for the Extreme Effects Lifestyle Weekend, okay, Embassy Suites by Hilton Fort Lauderdale. That's on 17th Street. These rooms are absolutely beautiful. Okay, so here is the link so that you can book your room. Everything is going to be, you know, consistently put in our common unity chat so that you can find these links and book accordingly. And then we're getting ready for the October Extreme Cruise. Those details will come as we get ready. So before we end, I would just really want to go over something really, really quick, okay? So when we're celebrating new people and we're announcing them in the common unity chat, one of the things that I'm noticing is that the flyer is coming out before the person actually gets into the chat. So the way it's going to be more productive is when you sign somebody up, make sure they get into the chat group first, right? Make sure they are in the chat group first, then you put the flyer, right? So for example, Dr. Benjamin, if he signs me up, right, he's gonna make my flyer. Hold off in posting the flyer until I get into the chat. So when you see Tierney Gonzalez has joined the chat, right, then you put the flyer and then you say welcome at Tierney Gonzalez, so that when everyone starts to welcome you, I get those welcomes. That's what's going to make it exciting. So what I'm seeing is everybody gets excited, everybody's welcoming this person, right? Everybody's welcoming me, but I don't get to see it because I'm not in the chat yet. Does that make sense? Oh, wait, does that make sense?
Yes, it makes sense.
Okay.
Absolutely.
Okay. So make sure that the person gets into the chat. Okay. Then you post their flyer and then we start to welcome them. That's what's going to create that great momentum and excitement. All right. So friends and family, you know, again, happy birthday, the Jacob Mickle. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and unmute so everybody can give Mr. Mickle and the two other founders that were here today some love. So you're on off mute.
Special boyaka, Mr. Mickle.
Happy birthday, Mr. Miko, and God bless everyone.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle.
Blessed birthday, Mr. Mickle.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle.
More blessings on all the
Happy
founders.
birthday, Mr. Mickle. God bless you all.
Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle. Sorry I'm late.
Happy birthday. Happy birthday.
Happy birthday, Mr. Mickle.
Are you getting well? You and Miss Lee Anderson?
Okay, have a great day, everybody.
Same to you.